Idlewild Park here in Ligonier, Pennsylvania. It's Idlewild Park and Soak Zone. This is the Soak Zone area. I figure I'd start at this part and then move my way through the rest of the park. This is in Ligonier, Pennsylvania, or outside of Ligonier, Pennsylvania, but it's a quaint family amusement park. It's usually been rated as one of the best family parks throughout America in like the top 100 ones. This is the Soak Zone area. They have a kiddie area. They have a wave pool. There's some water slides, a lazy river. They also have like a tween slide area for some older kids and stuff. Welcome in, Doug. This area where they have the little lake, they used to have like paddle boats there that you could rent and do, but they don't do that anymore. As you can see, it's like swampy and everything. Hello, Jeffrey. Hello, Zippity Doo Doug. Welcome in. We'll just be taking a stroll around the park. I have been here for a little bit, kind of taking it in, and figure I'd go live, just show you around. This is, like I said, the Soak Zone area. I'm not going to show too much of the Soak Zone area, just because there's a lot of little kids in swimsuits and stuff. But they have like a wave pool, a lazy river. There's a couple inner tube water slides. They have a kiddie splash pad area. They have like a tweener tower with water slides and everything. Hello, Car Key. Welcome in. Over here is the Wild Mouse. We'll walk down the path by the Wild Mouse there. I will say that is a rough Wild Mouse ride. It's pretty rough when you're riding it and everything. They don't really let you ride and video the ride, so we'll just be taking a stroll around the park, so enjoy. And I do thank you all for joining. Make sure you hit that thumbs up button if you're enjoying the stream or watching the replay. If you like amusement parks, let me know what your favorite rides are. This park, the two little coasters is the roller coaster and the Wild Mouse ride. There's no other coaster or anything. Most of the rides here are kind of carnival-ish, flat rides, more family oriented. A lot of little kids come here. They do have a nice kiddie land area. I don't hear the train, so I don't think it's up and running yet. I know they were refurbishing the train. Hello, Dave Stragan. I did go up to the pie shop there, Zippity Doo Dog. Went up and took a around, had bought a treat. I ate it though. It got pretty busy in there. I was surprised there. Not surprised, but you could tell it's a good place when a lot of people start pulling up. Hello, Wild 1995. This is the Flying Aces. That's like the old wash tub type of airplane where you have the rudder and you just kind of let yourself glide through the air. So they're like gliders. I did make 2 shorts, so you could check those out and hit the like button, make a comment. They're actually fun, these Flying Aces glider. Yeah, it's not too cool. It's actually kind of nice there, and you could, like I said, there was a lot of people over at the pool area. And that's what a lot of people do, is come up here and do that. Yeah, I had a pepperoni roll, Doug, and then I did buy a cookie, just because everything by then, of course, wasn't, already gone or whatever. But I grabbed what I could. Hello, Samantha Lowe. Thank you for joining. This place is called Idlewild Park. I was just waiting for them to load. This is kind of a slow loading because the way the seatbelts are on there, it kind of locks you in there, and then the team member has to go and unlock everything. But we'll walk over to the Wild Mouse ride here. But there's the Wild Mouse. Go ahead. And like I said, it's a pretty rough Wild Mouse ride. And I do have an older video of the Wild Mouse ride. But this is about the Wild Mouse ride. There's history about it. And then this is the fun and safety guide of it. And you do have to brace yourself because there is abrupt stops and stuff. So we'll watch it down here. I rode it earlier. And as you can see, when you make those turns, I'll probably get in trouble for being on the. But they look like little mice. They don't spin like with Goofy's Sky School or that dinosaur ride, that one dinosaur ride. Hello, Donna. Welcome in. And those are sharp turns there. And I think they actually got this ride from an old park that was in Pittsburgh called White Swan Park. Or they got it from the Conneaut Lake Park years ago, many years ago. So it was either White Swan Park or the Conneaut Lake Park that they got this Wild Mouse ride in from. And that was back probably 90s time. Pittsburgh area had all kinds of little amusement parks around the area. And a lot of them closed, like White Swan Park fell victim of the airport road for a highway to get you to the new Pittsburgh airport at the time. So that's how White Swan Park, besides probably financial reasons, and it's too bad that Conneaut Lake Park kind of fell victim to financial times too. Because I've been to all of them because of company picnics and stuff. Here they do have a lot of picnic groves. They do have a lot of company picnics, reunions. A lot of times Sundays here, every square inch of the parking lot and way up in the hillside, there's cars everywhere. Because my mom's family, distant cousins and I used to have family reunions here that we would come to. A bug just went down my throat. It's like, oh. And there's the Tilt-A-Whirl ride. Sorry about that. It's like, oh. And there's those flying aces. But Idlewild's divided into a couple different sections. They have the swimming pool area, which is called the soak zone. Has the water slides, wave pool, lazy river, and the kiddie area. They used to have an old-fashioned pool, but then went with a more attracting type of pool with the waves and stuff. But there's the flying aces, airplanes. There's the roller coaster over there. It's kind of a gentle family ride. Probably some of the kids' first roller coaster. They actually had to change the car because there was a kid that really shouldn't have been on the coaster and he fell out. So it kind of caused them to get a new car. And it's slow loading, and then they have to worry about the weight of the vehicle and everything like that. I haven't really ridden it since they got the new car because the line's really slow. But they have a carousel here. They have games, food stands. They have a Kiddieland area. One of the features in the Kiddieland area is the Mr. Rogers trolley ride. I believe it's called Daniel's Neighborhood now. This is one of the oldest carousels in America, so it lines up with a lot of older carousels. I think they were doing some refurbishment work on it over the spring and summer and everything. Sorry if I'm moving too fast. The roller coaster, you can't really see too much here, but if you're back in the parking lot, you could watch it go through its hills and stuff. Kind of an old, smaller back, go out and then kind of come back with the little bunny hops. And they do have one big hill, and I think there's another like hill also, and a hairpin turn. We'll go under the carousel thing later. And they have now, I think it's Daniel's Trolley. It was Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood, and then they kind of changed the name because kids know Daniel more than they know Mr. Rogers. There's the funnel cake stand. I haven't heard the train, but I know they were refurbishing the train. But there's the funnel cake factory. And they have supreme funnel cakes with the ice cream and I believe some type of topping. Cookies and cream funnel cake, birthday cake funnel cake, supreme fried Oreos, and then they have ice cream also. And they call it Raccoon Lagoon. And then they do have a gift shop here. They do have another gift shop over in the western town. And then there's another area called Storybook Forest where they have the nursery rhymes and stuff. They're just like, they just opened, this is like their first weekend that they're open. So they have kids' shirts and stuff. And they do have like a gift shop by the pool in case you forgot something. But right now it looks like just kids' clothing and stuff and toys. But there is another gift shop over in the western town. And then they have like shirts and hats bundled. Hello. But this is the brochure for Idlewild. That's a lot of their area. Then they do have an area that's kind of like a kids climbing area. See, here's their map and everything. They have a kids climbing area and stuff a western town area, and we'll walk over there. Usually you can ride the train over there, but I don't hear the train. And I know they were, because it has a very loud steam whistle. And then across that bridge there is the the Raccoon Lagoon, and Ricky Raccoon is the mascot. But we'll walk over just shortly. They're not too crazy about you taking a lot of filming or anything in the Kittyland area, so. And this park is owned by Kennywood Park, also the company that owns Kennywood Park. And then they also own Sandcastle Water Park, which is back in Pittsburgh also, and Homestead.
I don't know where, so I imagine over that way somewhere.
But we'll walk to the edge here. And this area is called the Laurel Highlands and the Laurel Mountain area. This is the Loyal Hannah Creek. It looks kind of gentle right now, but it is known to flood the area. This Loyal Hannah Creek. It gets flooded down here, and all along Route 30, it can get really flooded. And there used to be a pool area called the Ligonier Beach, and of course, like with financials and everything, and a group started raising money and everything, and this creek actually flooded the pool area, and now it's no longer. I actually drove by it. I was going to take a picture, but a lot of traffic was behind me, so I couldn't do it. But it's a shame what happened to the pool, because it was a really nice old school swimming pool and stuff. And I remember one of the times before it actually got closed, how busy it was. Because they also have a pool in my area that I believe was made by the same company at Mineral Beach, and that pretty much is now gone also. But yeah, this creek looks really calm and that, but if it gets really bad storms, we get really bad storms and stuff out here, this gets flooded. Oh, okay. Sorry, but then I will, hopefully it fixes itself and we're back and refreshed. And it will lag in certain areas and everything, so just to let you know that. Oh, there is the train. And that's the first time I heard the horn here, so yeah, he's probably getting ready to take off, so I won't make it to the train. So we'll have to wait for it to come back. But just, we are in, like I said, the Laurel Mountains area, Laurel Highlands, and there will be some lag with the thing. But thank you, I'm glad I stopped to look at that, because I couldn't see the chat when I had a chance there. Oh, okay. Diane Bush, no, I did not see a campground. I know if you go down 7-Eleven, you could end up in Donegal, and there's campgrounds and hotels and this, to go to Seven Springs and stuff. But this is the Ricky Raccoon area here, and they have a lot of kiddie rides, and the trolley is over this way. But it's back there, the trolley. But we won't be riding that, because like I said, they don't really want you filming and stuff back in the Kittyland. And I just missed the train because I didn't really hear the whistle earlier or I would have came over earlier for the train. But we can walk to the western town and maybe catch it and get a ride on the train. Yeah, I didn't see any campgrounds on here, but I didn't go way out on Route 30 either, and I don't know of any in the Ligonier area. Yeah, I noticed, Doug, and I was going to ask you about that. Once you get past, like a little bit past Idlewild, there's an area where there's a giant lake area, and it looked like it used to be a private swimming or maybe a summer camp or something there, like the next block over from here. And I remember years ago it looked like there might have been a summer camp or something right there. If you go into Ligonier and you're a history buff about the French and Indian War, they have the Fort Ligonier, which is a fort that you can tour. I've never toured it, but I have stopped there to look around just from the outside. Just because when I get there, it wasn't really worth doing a tour because it was getting ready to close, like in an hour or so. It looks like you can have your birthday parties here because they have a birthday party room right there, which is good for like the kids because like I said, this area has a lot of things. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm not too familiar with like Ligonier too much because we've only come up to Idlewild Park and to a summer camp that was beyond there. And I've only really driven out past this way and even past it because you can get to the Flight 93 Memorial on Route 30, and then once you get on the proper roads. They do have a stage show, but it looks like it's more kid-oriented. They don't have anything on this evening like they normally do. I looked at their summer schedule, and it doesn't look like they're going to feature concerts, but they didn't put anything in for August. But they do have neighbor days. I know one year they had like superhero days and different things. There's some historical signs about the Ligonier Valley and Idlewild Park. Because Idlewild used to be its own park and Storybook Forest was their own park. Because I know as a kid, there was times we never really went into Storybook Forest. We always came to this part, and then one time we just went to Storybook Forest and not here because they were separate entrances. And then once they kind of merged or got bought together, then we started doing all of the areas. They used to have a whip ride here, but they took that out. That's the roundup ride, and that's kind of like that ride at Disney California Adventure. That's the one with joy and sadness. I can't even think of the name of the movie. Inside Out type of ride. Usually they used to have like like I said, musical shows on the stage over here. But it looks like they're just doing like kids shows, and it ended at 4 o'clock. And they have the spider. They have a bumper cars. There's the spider ride. Yeah, the emotional whirlwind. This part's kind of hard to balance your time unless you get here like when it opens and you do the swimming first and then come out here and do the rides, because it's not open late. They're open till 7 or 8 depending on the day. And then the 4th of July they'll be open late because they're going to do fireworks on the 4th of July. Because I know when we would take my nieces and nephews here, for me, it takes about an hour to get out here depending on traffic. And by the time we would get out here sometimes, it would be a little bit later, late afternoon, and they would either spend so much time swimming that they didn't get to ride too much. So we would try to do some riding and then go swimming and then back to riding before they close. They just have a small amount of rides here. I kind of wish they would put in some more rides. Yeah, you know what? I just noticed that, Doug, because where the spider was the Ferris wheel. So yes, they did take out the Ferris wheel. Because it was by the spider ride. Here's the howler ride. And you spin within the spinning of the ride. So yes, they did take out the Ferris wheel because it was over by the spider ride.
After this ride, can we just ride this ride? I never saw. I'll ride with you.
They, like I said, they have a lot of picnic groups here because they do get company picnics and family reunions. Like certain areas like there, they have a basketball court. I think another area there's a volleyball court, there's playgrounds. That's the only thing, a lot of the rides are slow loading.
Welcome to the Howler. For your safety, please remain seated with your arms and legs.
Yeah, that's true, Doug. That's why I just said it's a shame they're not putting in some other rides. And I know, like on Facebook, when they put in, say, oh, we're doing this or that, people are like, well, why can't you put in more rides and stuff like that? Because a lot of times amusement parks trade rides or sell off the older rides that they don't have anymore. But this is what the Howler ride is. Because I know somebody said, well, why didn't you put the Enterprise from Kennywood here? So it's kind of like a flying teacup ride where you can spin yourself and fly through the air.
At this time, please stop spinning your car. Once again, please stop spinning your car. Brakes are coming on in 3, 2, 1.
But yeah, that's the thing, though. They could add a few more rides out here.
Please put your arms up with your feet flat on the yellow footprints. Flat bars are coming up.
There are also cashless here. So if you need to convert your money, they have machines here. Yeah, and most, like I said, this is more geared towards the families and the kids and everything. This is kind of like their Western store. Hello, Coaster. You too. And the mine shaft area, that's where you can get like the fresh cut fries. They have some type of barbecue under here and everything like that, different foods. They have like pizza here, barbecue at times, the French fries, the fresh cut fries, hamburgers, hot dogs. I like the log ride, but I wish it was longer. The log and toboggan. I wish it was kind of longer. The park that I'm actually going to try to go up to Erie, Pennsylvania tomorrow, and I'll be showing you Waldemar Park. They actually have done a good job with their park and all their different rides and that, but like this, all you do is get on the log and go up the hill and drop down. And they have the space that they could have probably kind of extended the ride maybe with another little drop. And Waldemar has a really nice log ride. But that's called the Log and Toboggan. Down this way is where Storybook Forest and Jungle Gyms. Jungle Gyms actually has like a net area that you can climb up it. I used to climb up it with my nieces and nephews. And it goes straight up. It's pretty good. They had the ball pits back here. Yeah, fresh cut fries are the best. and they have cheese, gravy. Yes, Costa Mom, I have been to Del Grosso's. We've actually enjoyed it there, and we've gone a couple times over the years. But down that way is like the jumping jungle gyms, and then the storybook forest. And the storybook forest, like I said, has the nursery rhymes, 3 men in a tub, and the old lady in the shoe, and everything. Yeah, Del Grosso's is kind of nice too. They don't have any roller coaster, except they do have like a wild mouse type of ride, kind of like the Exterminator or the Extinction ride that they used to have at Dinosaur Land. So that type where you get in and it spins you around as you're going through the little loops and stuff. And then they have like a little kid roller coaster that's like a dinosaur coaster ride. But they have a train, they have bumper cars. They have a good selection of rides. Their big thing too now is the water park. That's the big thing. Now, the water parks are probably what's keeping a lot of these places going by adding the water parks. And Del Grosso's actually did a couple years ago, they actually did a big expansion of their water park with a wave pool and a lazy river. But here is the train. We'll go ahead and get on that. It should be here shortly. And we'll ride all the way through. It's coming across the bridge over there. Because I would imagine for this area, probably a lot of the season pass holders that bought the season pass is using this for their swimming for the summer. Come here and go swimming in the afternoons. Waldemere Park, they added a big water park area and wave pool and stuff. But they're pretty busy with, they really have some good rides. They have the Ravine Flyer coaster, which is up there. It's not like a Steel Vengeance or anything, but it goes pretty fast. It's pretty rough. And then they have the Comet, and they just have a good selection of rides. And then, like I said, the water park area right up on the peninsula. And Del Grosso's, they don't have a coaster. We've always said if they could move the coaster that's at Lakemont Park outside the Altoona Curve Stadium up to Del Grosso's, that park would really make a hit there. Actually, for me, the Walt Disney World railroads is the big train that I really like. So yeah, I really enjoy the Walt Disney World Railroad. The Disneyland Railroad's really good. But they have a lot of stops on the Disneyland Railroad. By the time it gets started, it's like time to stop because they stop in Fantasyland, New Orleans Square, Tomorrowland. But they have that really neat dinosaur area, or the Grand Canyon thing. That would have been really cool if Disney World really would have done something with the Tron area when you went through the tunnel there by Tron. But I do ride the trains everywhere. This train here is kind of like the one that's at Waldermere Park, and it was like at Conneaut Lake Park.
Howdy, folks. Children under the age of 8 have to allow coming to you over the age of 14. 3 people per seat. Walk, don't run. Enjoy your ride. Hold on, which one?
I want to sit by myself. I want to sit with mommy. I thought they were sitting mommy. Okay? I'll stay with mommy.
Boys sit with boys. You're not allowed. You can't sit with your mom. You can't sit with your
We might lag a little because we're going through the woods. But we'll be going through the woods. And you'll get to see a little bit of the Daniel ride, the Mr. Rogers ride. Do any of you guys have a favorite railroad or a train from an amusement park? I mean, I've been on the Hershey Park train. Kennywood has a nice train, but now I wish they had it more decorated than they do. I mean, you get good views from there, but they don't really have a good theme there, even though it's I probably could, Doug, but since there's a lot of kids on that one, I don't feel, unless I really sat towards the back or something. But I probably could do that. Yeah, that Dollywood train looks really neat. You know, when I seen it from Dave, Adventures by D.
Yes, I've been looking to wait for many of those practices. So, make that 9.
The only thing about like waiting for the Daniel ride is it only holds so many people, and it's usually a long line. Yeah, so do I, Doug. My niece was down there last September, and I'm like, been trying to talk her into going back down because I want to go to Dollywood. Because I'm like, and I know my aunt and uncle used to love going to Dollywood. They would go a lot. But since he passed away, she hasn't been there in years. Or they probably would still be going.
Howdy folks, and welcome aboard the Loyal Hand Unlimited, where we'll be making our way from the food hauler station to the Raccoon Lagoon station. For your safety, please remain seated with all hands, arms, legs, feet, noses, and toes inside the train at all times. Just as a reminder, parents and guardians are responsible for making sure that children remain seated at all times. Please do not leave your seat until the train is coming.
Oh, wow, that's
please
cool,
stop.
Coaster Mom.
That 10 tell you it's okay to exit. Also, there will be no eating, drinking, smoking, spitting, or throwing anyone or anything off this here train. So sit back, relax, and enjoy your ride.
I know my sister and her husband were supposed to go down. They were going to fly down. Well, they were going to fly on
All clear?
their own plane. That Confusion Hill, that's like a kind of like that optical illusion type place. I did film that last year. There's the bumper cars up there, the scooters. That's the roundup. It could lag inside the woods there. kind of a short ride over to here, but going back it's not too bad. We'll ride it and then we'll come back to here. I'll see what the line's like for the trolley ride.
Alright, folks, we are now arriving at the Raccoon Lagoon Station. If y'all choose to exit here, you'll be very close to the end of Tiger's neighborhood. All the Raccoon Lagoon Kids rides, a bridge to the Soap Zone, as well as a bridge at Old Idlewild. Now, for your safety, please remain seated and do not exit the train until I've told you it's safe to do so. Again, please do not stand up until I let you know that it is safe. On behalf of the engineer, Lionel and myself, Laura Lively, thank you for riding the Loyal Handle Limited and enjoy the rest of your day here at Idlewild and Soap Zone.
Hello, Diana G. Welcome in. Hello to Mike also.
Alrighty, folks, it is now safe to exit the train. Watch your head, mind your step, and exit towards the middle of the train.
But they're loading the trolley there.
That's an adult-proof lock, so. Oh, he got it open.
The best part was I was trying to open the wrong thing. We're going to go for a ride.
Thank you. You're welcome. Good day. Now it's where it becomes unfun for him.
And in fact, it might even, well, it's 6 o'clock, and I thought I'd seen a sign where this area closes like 30 minutes before.
Race you.
I don't want to race. Walk. Walk. Where's she going?
But that's look, the Raccoon Lagoon. There's like little kids bumper cars, a little trolley ride, the big trolley ride. So there goes the trolley there into the tunnel. I was surprised though. I'm sure probably earlier today, for as busy as the parking lot looked, it doesn't feel overly crowded, but maybe some of the, but a lot of them were the pool area.
Does it have the twins on it?
That's what I was making sure. Anybody can come and say that.
Well, how would they know there's a phone left on here? They've been like super smart.
See, what was that thinking?
There was a trolley there. I probably should have hopped off and went over to, because it doesn't look like there's that many people over there to do the trolley.
An hour. Yep, I'm ready. You guys gonna behave? You watching you?
Watch him, I said.
That's what I said. I'm watching him. I can tell which one's the trouble.
It is a cute little ride, though, going through the neighborhood of Make Believe. But you could see, there are a lot of families and kids. We'll see some of the scenes
Howdy,
as we
folks.
go
Welcome
through
aboard
the
Loyal
woods.
Handle Limited, where we'll be making our way from the Raccoon Lagoon Station to the Hoot and Holler Station. For your safety, please remain seated with all hands, arms, legs, feet, noses, and toes inside the train at all times. Just as a reminder, parents and guardians are responsible for making sure that children remain seated at all times. Please do not leave your seat until the train has come to a full complete stop and attendants tell you it's okay to exit. Also, there will be no eating, drinking, smoking, spitting, or throwing anyone or anything off this here train. So sit back, relax, and enjoy your ride. All clear?
They should have told the kid to back up. Yeah, there is. Yeah, see, there's the Daniel Tiger's neighborhood.
If you look to your right, you'll see your neighbors over at Dan Tiger's neighborhood. Go ahead and give them a wave. Hi, neighbors.
Hey, neighbors.
So you can see King Friday's castle there in the distance. And some other scenes. There's Daniel's clock from behind. And the museum. Yeah, I'll ride back over. But like I said, it all depends. Because they do close a half hour earlier than the rest of the park. They just have like scenes like people live in the woods here. But you could see a lot of the swampland and stuff because it does get flooded back here. There's the storybook forest. Yeah, if I come back up and park over here, then easy access to the storybook forest.
$2 station. If y'all choose to exit here, you'll be very close to Storybook Course, Jump and Jumbo, Hoop and Holler, the main park, as well as parking lots A, C, and D. Now, for your safety, please go back in and do not exit the train until I've told you it's safe to do so. Again, please do not stand up or exit the train until I let you know that it is safe. On behalf of the engineer, Lionel Lee, and myself, Laura Liley, thank you for riding the Loyal and Limited, and enjoy the rest of your day here at Idlewild and Soak Zone.
I'll ride back over and we'll walk over to the trolley ride and I'll see what the rules are. Because maybe we can sit towards the back of it.
Alrighty, folks, it's now safe to exit the train. Watch your head, mind your step, and exit towards the back of the train.
Next time we're not up here, we're gonna have to just go back. Oh. Thank you. Yeah, we can put this in here.
We'll ride back. I'll check what the rules are on the trolley, and if we can ride, we'll do that.
Keep walking. Let's go. Slide. No, come on.
Hunter, get it.
Callie.
All three of us have to sit together. Callie, you have to sit with me. Oh, wait. Callie, get it. I don't know where. You have to go.
Move over.
Sit, Callie.
Look, Jane.
Scooch over.
Alright. 3 per seat. That is.
Yeah, I don't know how to do this, though.
Which is your
Okay, you're okay. Get up there.
Go ahead, go. Sit up there, baby.
Here.
Amy and VJC Magic TV. This is Idlewild Park. Is located just outside of Latrobe, Pennsylvania, and Ligonier, Pennsylvania. It's kind of in between Latrobe and Ligonier, but closer to Ligonier. This is more of a more family oriented compared to all the different types of amusement parks that you're used to. And this is called the Loyal Hannah Limited. It's a steam train. And this is located in the Laurel Highlands mountain area. It is close to Seven Springs Ski Resort, Golf Resort.
Howdy, folks, and welcome aboard the Loyal Hannah Limited, where we'll be making our way from the Hoot and Holler Station to the Raccoon Lagoon Station. For your safety, please remain seated with all hands, arms, legs, feet, noses, and toes inside the train at all times. Just as a reminder, parents and guardians are responsible for making sure that children remain seated at all times. Please do not leave your seat until the train has come to a full complete stop, and 10 so it's okay to exit. Also, there will be no eating, drinking, smoking, spitting, or throwing anyone or anything off this here train, so sit back, relax, and enjoy your ride.
Sorry, Larry.
If you're a Steelers fan, mid-July to like the first week of August, Steeler camp is held in Latrobe, Pennsylvania at St. Vincent's College. Arnold Palmer and Fred Rogers used to live and born in Latrobe, Pennsylvania. There's some of the rides that are in Idlewild. The parachute troop ride. That's the Loyal Hannah Creek.
Alright, folks, we are now arriving at Raccoon Lagoon Station. Until Tuesday exit here, you'll be very close to Daniel Tiger's neighborhood. The Raccoon Lagoon Kids Rides, a bridge to the Soak Zone, as well as a bridge in Old Idlewild. Now, for your safety, please remain seated and do not exit the train until I told you it's safe to do so. Again, please do not stand up or exit the train until I let you know that it is safe. On behalf of the engineer, Lionel Lee, and myself, Laura Lively, thank you for riding the Loyal Hannah Limited, and enjoy the rest of your day here at Idlewild and Soak Zone. Alrighty, folks, it is now safe to exit the train. Watch your head, mind your step, and exit towards the middle of the train.
They have a gate thing.
It's adult proof.
No, you don't walk on a train track. That's right.
Hey, hurry, just wait, buddy.
Oh, somebody broke their flip-flop.
Callie, come on, baby. Watch out.
I'm gonna win the race. Look at me running. I'm running so fast.
Come on, guys. We're gonna get a little quicker.
Not yet.
They say it is permitted, so we'll go ahead around. Hello, Timothy Rainwater. Thank you for joining. We'll probably have to wait for the next trolley. Go ahead.
Thank you.
We have to wait for the next trolley if they're still going to do it. No, and that's why it really surprises me, because the parking lots were packed, but I'm guessing a lot of people were at the pool area for the park. Hello, Mike Cabral. Yeah, Diane, gee, it doesn't look too overly busy, although it's only about a half hour before the park closes. But I think a lot of people were out swimming. Oh, no problem. But I think I'll hold off and maybe wait another time to ride us. Well, we'll see. Yeah, this area, I don't know if it's because they don't really have a lot of lighting or like I know the kiddie area, they say it usually closes a half hour before the actual park, the sign said. But the actual park itself is only open till 7. And I looked at like the schedule for other days, and there's only a few days where it's open till 8. This park usually never was open as late. And I know a couple of times we were here and it rained like really quickly at like 5 o'clock one time. And they didn't really open a lot of the stuff back up after it slowed down raining and everything. So we ended up just leaving, which was kind of a shame because my nieces and nephew, we waited out the rain a little bit and a lot of the rides didn't open back up. And when this first opened, it was called Mr. Rogers' neighborhood, and now it's Daniel's neighborhood because that has all changed to a Daniel's cartoon and stuff. So probably by the time we get off, the park will be closed.
Mine's 15 and she came here crying to take the mac and cheese. She's here right now. Just walking around, ride and stuff while I work.
I was hoping you could stay with that Friday. I guess they stopped serving it.
He was so mad. He came over and back. I said, "I need to calm down." That makes me kind of sad too. Like I wouldn't teach what I was doing. They work here every day. Saturdays and Sundays, every day I work. He has a job here too, but they're kind of waiting for him.
Jack, come here, buddy. JJ, come here.
Jack, but until then, she was trying to spend all my money.
Yep, maybe that's that.
You're fine. You gotta wait. It's not quite time. But I think the time.
Yeah, not it. She's tired. They're all tired.
Like if it happens.
After the day, school will come. It is all the work. You ride the train going from college all the way to the it's like at the other end of the I think it's the park does and it says closed because we closed at 7. Yeah, alright. We need to go to see your plans. Maybe one
Hopefully you're still here. I'm sorry I'm not that talkative there. just kind of waiting for the next trolley to come, or I was kind of thinking of maybe bailing and just walking through the park,
Which she does seem more like
back through the park. And catch us another time, but it won't be too crowded. I'll sit towards the back. But thank you all for joining. Here comes the trolley now.
and then she has my middle name. You know, so it's like our brother and which I don't even know if like yeah, that's how it should go. Your Mrs. Idlewild was here.
Yes,
Learning from the best.
there's the trolley.
He was like, what is it about Idlewild? I was like, Matt, we like to have fun. Yeah, you do like to have fun. Sometimes
Ah, yes. I think they still do that, but I'm not sure. It's been a while since I've actually ridden this. But come along to the Castle Huggins song. Yes. I'm not sure what the storyline is on this one.
a few rides, have a day, go home, get some ice cream. So it's like, it's not as busy.
Hopefully the family in front of me goes sits towards the front, and I'll ask for the back area. Yeah, usually when we have my nieces and nephews here, the line would be long, so we'd get one ride on it because they'd rather ride other things. But they loved it here, and I mean, they really liked Kennywood, and now their interests are kind of gone with a lot of the parks and stuff. Yeah, they have two. I just have one, but I'll sit towards the back if I can. I have one person, but I just sit towards the back.
Sit in like, I'm gonna say 6.
Yeah, that's fine. Thanks. Anyway, let the families. So, this must be 6.
You have your drinks? Drink it. If not, then you can set it. Okay. Okay, take 5. 5 is in between.
Right there.
It's on the other side.
Right here.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
Yep.
Right here. Thank you.
All right, just a few reminders before we board trolley today. There's no eating, drinking, smoking, or vaping on trolley. If you have any water bottles that are tightly sealed, you can just tuck them away. But if you have an Idlewild souvenir cup or something that might spill, we ask that you leave it on our loose articles shelf right over here. We ask that all children be seated towards the center of the row or on a parent's lap for their safety. Also, you are encouraged to take photos and videos. We just ask that you don't take any loud phone calls or watch loud videos, as it may be distracting to our other neighbors or our lovely driver. I'll be around to unclip your chains. Please walk slowly to your rows.
Hello, Garrett. Welcome in.
I'm gonna put a little on yours. Lainey.
She said she would unbuckle it.
Okay, thank you, sorry. No, this one you're after.
You guys going row number 5?
Thank you.
Sit on the end.
Hello, Garrett. And Gabe and Hannah and Michelle.
Alright, neighbors on my right, we'll be letting this bar down. Please watch your arms and your elbows. Alright, you ready?
Hello, timid Tennessee Bear, Tim. I'm going to be quiet while we're riding the Daniels neighborhood trolley, which used to be the Mr. Rogers trolley.
All right, everyone, we are all clear. Welcome aboard. My name is Jessica, and this is Trolley. Trolley is going to take us to the neighborhood of Make-Believe. Does anyone know who lives in the neighborhood of Make-Believe? Come on, just shout it out. You're right, Daniel Tiger and his friends live in the neighborhood of Make-Believe. Now, I have one important question for you guys. Who's ready to make believe with me today? Come on, let me hear it. There's all kinds of kids on here. I need to hear it. Are you guys ready to play make-believe with me? All right, I need everyone to close their eyes and make believe that Daniel Tiger's joining us on trolley. Keep them tight, no peeking.
Close your eyes, Garrett.
And there's Daniel Tiger. Go ahead and open your eyes.
What a beautiful day for a neighbor. Would you be mine? Could you be mine? Won't you be my neighbor? Hi, neighbors. I'm so glad you're here. You're just in time for Neighbor Day. It's a special day when we all do something nice for our neighbors.
Hi, Daniel. We're so excited. Trolley's going to be taking us
So excited. Thanks for taking us, Trolley.
All right. You guys ready?
Yes, neighbor day.
Here we are.
All right, welcome to the neighborhood of Make Believe. Our first stop is going to be Prince Wednesday.
Say hi to Prince Wednesday with me.
Hi, Prince Wednesday.
Hi, Daniel. Hi, neighbors. Happy Neighbor Day. I'm really excited to see you.
Why are you so excited, Prince Wednesday?
Because we're about to have a special neighbor hugging song at the castle.
A neighbor hugging song? That sounds just perfect for Neighbor Day.
I know. Will you help me tell everyone in the neighborhood about the hugging song?
Absolutely, but what should we do?
Thanks. Just tell everyone you see to come along to the neighbor hugging song. Let's say it together.
Come along
to the neighbor hugging song. That was tiger-tastic.
That was great, everybody, but let's try that one more time so we remember.
Come along to the neighbor's hugging song.
Thanks for helping me, neighbors. Bye.
Bye, Prince Wednesday.
Bye, Prince Wednesday. I'm so glad we can help Prince Wednesday. Hey, since it's Neighbor Day, maybe we can help all the neighbors we see.
I think we can. Do you guys think we can?
Terrific! Sing
All
with
right,
me.
let's sing.
We're
We're off to find our neighbors to invite them to the hugging song. Won't you ride along with me? Ride along. Won't you ride along with me? All right, let's sing that one more time. We're off to find our neighbors to invite them to the hugging song. Won't you ride along with me? Ride along. Won't you ride along with me? All right, we're coming up to our next stop, and that is going to be the neighborhood tree house.
Do you see my friends? It's Katarina Kitty Cat and O the Owl. Let's say hello.
Hi, Carousel Kitty Cat. Hi, O the Owl.
Hello, Daniel. Hello, neighbors. Happy Neighbor Day. Woohoo! Hi, neighbors. Isn't it a beautiful day, meow meow?
It sure is, Catarina Kitty Cat. But we have a very important message from Prince Wednesday to tell you. To the neighbor hugging song.
A neighbor hugging song?
Yep, a neighbor hugging song special just for Neighbor Day.
That does sound special, meow meow. Oh, yes, it does. I think I'll bring my favorite book to share at the hugging song. Woohoo!
That sounds like a great idea. Oh, but where is your book?
I don't know, Hoo-Hoo. Can you help me find it?
Do you see O's book? Where is it?
Up above the X.
There it is.
Oh, my book.
You're welcome, O. The Katarina Kitty Cat. What do you have planned special for the hugging song?
I'm going to do a dance at the neighbor hugging song. In my beautiful tutu.
That sounds cat-tastic, but where is your tutu?
I don't know, meow meow. Can you help me find it? My tutu is very
Where's her
important for
tutu
my
at,
dance.
Lane?
Can you find Katarina's tutu?
Meow meow on the door.
Oh, there's my tutu. Thank you for finding it, meow meow. You are such good neighbors on Neighbor Day.
You're welcome, Katarina Kitty Cat, but we have to get going to invite the rest of our neighbors to the hugging song. We'll see you soon. Bye, Katarina Kitty Cat.
Bye, neighbors.
Bye, O the Owl.
See you later, meow meow.
Goodbye.
We're off to find our neighbors to invite them to the hugging song. Won't you ride
There you go,
along
Garrett. You can always say meow meow, Garrett.
Ride along with me. All right, everyone. Our next stop is the museum go round, and look, there's Missy Lena.
Let's all say hello.
Hi, Missy Lena.
I get tits. Happy Neighbor Day.
Happy Neighbor Day, Missy Lena. But we have a message for you from Prince Wednesday. Is everybody ready?
Come along.
Come along.
To
To
the
the
neighbor
neighbor hugging song.
Oh boy, I love hugging songs, especially on Neighbor Day.
Will we see you there, Missy Lena?
You sure will, and I'll be Astronaut Elena in my space helmet.
That sounds out of this world, but where is your space helmet?
Oh no! Where did I put my helmet? Will you help me, neighbors?
It has
Miss
blue
Elena's space
tape
helmet?
on it.
Thanks for finding it, neighbors. Just in time for the neighbor hugging song.
You're welcome, Missy Lena, but we have to get going to see the rest of our neighbors. See you soon. Bye, Missy Lena.
Hi.
We're off to find our neighbors to invite them to the hugging
That's a
song.
stretch. That's a stretch.
Ride along with me, ride along, won't you ride along with me? All right, do we have any guesses for the next stop that we're going on?
Daniel.
Maybe. Anyone else have any guesses?
Daniels. Or the platypus.
All right, everyone, we're here at the Neighborhood Clock Factory.
Clock factory? That's where my dad works. And there he is. Hi, Dad.
You knew.
Hello there, my fuzzy guy. Happy Neighbor Day, everyone. Welcome to the Clock Factory. Are you on your way to the castle?
We sure are, Dad Tiger. Will we see you there? Are you going to go with us?
I sure will. But first, it's almost chime time. Would you like to hear it?
Absolutely. But what is chime time?
Daniel, would you like to tell them?
Sure, Dad. Chime time is when all of the clocks in the clock factory make their special music.
Ooh. And now, it's about to begin.
Wasn't that terrific? Thanks, Dad.
That sure was, Daniel, but I think it's time for Daniel to get off of the trolley and join his dad so he can come to the Huggin' Song. Isn't that right, Daniel?
That's right. I'll get off trolley now, so I can come along to the Huggin' Song with my whole family.
All right, everybody, let's make believe that Daniel's getting off trolley. Close your eyes super tight and no peeking. And there he goes. Go ahead and open your eyes.
Bye, Daniel.
Bye, Daniel Tiger. Bye, Dad Tiger.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
All right, everyone, we have one more stop before the Huggin' Song. Can anyone guess who we're going to go see next? I don't know, that's a good guess. Any other guesses? Maybe. Look, it's Mr. McFeely. Hi, Mr. McFeely.
Hello there, neighbors. It's good to see so many happy faces on this beautiful Neighbor Day. I'm on my way to make a speedy delivery to the castle.
And what is your speedy delivery, Mr. McFeely?
It's a surprise. Come to the Neighbor Huggin' Song to find out.
Can anyone guess what Mr. McFeely's surprise is? Any guesses what the delivery is?
Flowers.
All right, well, we got something really important to tell Mr. McFeely. Is everyone ready? Come along to the Neighbor Huggin' Song.
I'll be there. Bye, neighbors.
Bye, Mr.
See you
McFeely.
soon.
Bye.
Guess what, everyone? It's time to go to the Huggin' Song now. Are you guys excited? Who are you excited to see?
Oh, there's Daniel and family. There you go.
All right, we're at the Huggin' Song, and look, Daniel's here with his whole family.
Everyone's here, see?
Hi, neighbors. Look, everyone came to the Huggin' Song, and Mr. McFeely brought us all sunflowers. That was his special Neighbor Day speedy delivery. Aren't they terrific?
They sure are, Daniel, but what should we do first?
Well, start with hugs. Everybody, all the people you want to hug.
All right, everyone, give someone you love a great big hug. It sure was, Daniel, but what do we do now?
Lady, don't leave them on your phone. That's why they don't want you to move.
I think we are.
Here we go. It's such a happy feeling, growing inside, and wherever go, ready to stay. I think I'll make a snappy today. It's such a good feeling, a very good feeling, feeling you know. When the day is new, and I have more ideas for you. Things you want to talk about. Because it's you I like. Hugga everybody.
Hugga mugga, Daniel. Happy Neighbor Day. Bye, everyone.
Bye, Daniel.
Bye.
Bye. Back to the world, real world.
Thank you guys for joining me in the neighborhood of make-believe today. Before you leave the park, make sure you give someone you love 3 ugga-muggas or big hugs. And on behalf of myself and the Daniel Tiger team, thank you for visiting us today and enjoy the rest of your day here at Idlewild Park in Silverton. Please remain seated until you are instructed to get off and the trolley has come to a complete stop. And let's wave to our neighbor on deck.
You should play soccer, Garrett.
Alright, my neighbor on the right, I'm gonna be raising this bar. Please hold your arms and your elbows.
All right, everyone's good to go. Thank you and have a great day.
You guys can exit right this way on your right. You guys can exit right this way.
He can play soccer, Garrett.
My bad.
Hello, R. Johns. Oh, that was Daniel's neighborhood. Hope you enjoyed it. It's a little weird because I grew up with Mr. Rogers and all the characters kind of changed. It was Prince Wednesday instead of Prince Tuesday and Lady Elaine and X and Henrietta. But there's the wild mouse ride amongst the trees. Gabe would like this ride, Garrett. The wild mouse ride, since he likes Goofy Sky School. Probably Michelle would like it too, but it has some pretty wicked sharp turns on there. And there are points where it stops rather quickly. Yeah, it does, because it makes those like a sharp turn. We'll walk by the carousel since we haven't seen that yet. There's where you can get various funnel cakes. They're pretty good, but I used to make them when I worked at Kennywood, so I don't really eat them as much anymore. There's interesting facts about funnel cakes. So there you go, if you're ever wondering about funnel cakes. Yes, funnel cakes, and there's history about the funnel cake. Yeah, I don't eat them too much anymore because I used to make them at Kennywood, and my clothes would smell like that oil all the time, no matter how many times I washed them. So I'll only eat them if I have somebody else with me or other people want them. But here is history about the carousel here. I know they were refurbishing some of the horses, and it's going to take a few years for the horses to get updated and stuff. But I don't think their organ is working. They have recorded music. Yeah, I noticed, Doug, at the pie company, they sell chicken pot pies. But see, the organ there is not working. I believe that's recorded music. And I know they're painting and refurbishing various horses at different times. Because you can see that the horses need really updated and everything. And I know at a couple other parks they have the different organs, and I know people have written to those companies like, why don't you get them fixed and stuff. I don't think there's too many more people that know how to fix those. Because I know people at Hershey Park would love to see the organ work and stuff. This is called the Rollo coaster. Kind of a small hill coaster, but it's kind of wicked in the back a little bit. They have a sharp turn and in the back. If you go through the parking lot, you'll see most of the track. And they actually had to get a new car for here because one of the kids, some kid climbed out of there or something one summer, and they had to shut it down and get it so it loads really slow and everything. And they actually, you can only be so much weight too on that in the car because I guess the oldness of the track and everything. Now this is some of the food places, the game Midway. A lot of their games now are the crane games and stuff. There's the sweet treats and fudge shop, where you can get your fudge, popcorn, cotton candy, other candies. The grill area where corn dogs, fries, burgers, hot dogs, or ice cream place. And then there you can win different prizes. There you can win the bananas. I've been trying to win Gabriel a banana, but I haven't succeeded yet. Pretty soon I'm gonna like give a high schooler money for the banana. But that's the banana game. But I've been trying to win Gabe a banana. I figure some high schooler would rather get their money back than take the banana home. And then they have like a fountain in the middle. They have the over there one of those whack-a-mole games. You go over there on the whack-a-mole. Yeah, I'm not sure if I like the ice cream there or not. It kind of looks really icy to me. But I don't know. I get spoiled. If you're in Pittsburgh and on the south side, Dave, try Paige's Dairy Mart. The ice cream's really creamy and stuff. But it works if you want ice cream. I still haven't done a candy apple yet. One of these days I'll get one from either Kennywood or wherever. But there's the whack-a-mole game. You can win the Yoshi and everything. And this is the grill. And that's some of the menu there. I actually have a refillable mug that I got with my season pass. Yeah, soft serve's pretty good. I'm kind of sad. Well, they have the Philly steak and cheese here. But Kennywood, they took out their Philly steak and cheese. At Kennywood, though. But they have one here, Philly steak and cheese. But Kennywood needs to bring that back. But I'm actually parked over by the Spider. So that's where we will end the stream. And this is kind of like the schedule that Idlewild has. Kids Fest, Saturdays and Sundays days. And then that's some of their schedule. I'm hoping they do something in August, because last August they did concerts on Fridays or Saturday nights here at the stage and everything. And then these from September 23rd, which is Route 30. And it does go all the way across Pennsylvania, this Route 30. And before the turnpike actually got made, they had that. This is kind of all warped, this sign here. I like the corn dogs. They used to have a stand just for corn dogs. They were better there than they are at the Midway station, at the Midway refreshment stand. But they don't have that corn dogs part open anymore because they put in the refillable drink station. And they haven't opened the side that has the funnel cakes yet, just because they haven't really been open and probably don't have enough employees to get it open. But the potato patch French fries, now it just seems like Kennywood, all they have is like chicken fingers, hot dogs, and I don't even think they have hamburgers there. They have hot sausages, hot dogs, fingers, chicken fingers. And then I think inside the cafeteria they have like a hot roast beef sandwich or a turkey sandwich. and some other foods. I haven't actually gone into the Parkside Cafe to see what else they had. Yeah, Lucky had the best corn dogs, but they're not selling the corn dogs there anymore. They put a refillable drink station on that side. That ride there, Garrett's kind of like the ride that you guys always ride. Not Kenny Inside Out balloon race thing. It kind of is. It is long. There is a swimming pool part of it, a water park part of it with a wave pool and stuff, but it's more long than it is round, like a lot like Disneyland's in a big circle. It's kind of like a peninsula type of side. It's long. Yeah, the emotional whirlwind. But we'll go in front of the spider, and that's where I will end the ride, or the stream. Just because I want to get going before the park is closed now because it is 7. But I'll go ahead and end the stream here. And I do thank everyone for joining me today. Yes, you do, Garrett. You do that. So thank you all for joining me today at Idlewild Park. Look for other live streams that I may have the rest of the weekend. I hope you guys enjoy your Memorial Day weekend if you celebrate it here in America. I know other countries do not. But I do thank you all for joining me. And I hope you enjoyed it. Make sure you hit that thumbs up button. If you're watching the replay, leave a comment. What's your favorite amusement park foods or carnival foods? And what's your favorite rides or your favorite amusement park or theme park? As I know, a lot of people do like Disney World and Disneyland, but have you been to other theme parks that are owned by Cedar Fair or Six Flags, or maybe there's even some other places that no one's really ever heard of? Because I know in this area there's a lot of different small family amusement parks or small owned amusement parks, and I'm hoping to hit some of them up this summer. So thank you very much. Have a great night, everyone, and we will see you in the chats. And thanks, Dean of the Live Place, theliveplace.com, for hosting my channel and other channels. Check out Zippity Doo Doug on Wednesdays for Hump Day Hangout. I know he's heading to Florida, so we'll see him around there. Check out Monarch Moments. I know Dad Builds will be on later this evening. And check out This Our Dreams at Animal Kingdom tomorrow. And Tennessee Bear on Thursdays and Saturdays. So I will see you all later. Have a great night, everyone. And here's the spider ride. I think it's done though. But they're getting their last rides in. Good night, everyone. See you later.